If we are going to take advantage of the assumption that all people want peace, then the problem is for people to get together, to leap governments, if necessary, to evade governments, to work out not one method, but thousands of methods by which people can gradually learn a little bit more of each other.
In 1956, President Dwight D. Eisenhower envisioned an organization that could become a hub for peace and prosperity. He believed that by creating bonds between people from different cities around the world, people of different cultures could celebrate their differences and build partnerships that could reduce the chance of new conflicts in the future. And on October 13, 1957, Rockville's Mayor Dickren Hovsepian and the City Council approved a resolution making the sister city relationship official. Across the globe, Pinneberg's Mayor Henry Glissman would follow suit and pass a similar resolution on November 8th of 1957. To keep this tradition on track, in 1987, the Rockville Sister City Corporation was formed, and its mission to plan and support exchange programs and other intercultural activities between Rockville and Pinneberg. And 60 years later, the relationship is still going strong, making it one of the oldest sister city relationships in the world. From Pinneberg to Rockville, this is Rockville 11's special report on the Rockville Sister City 60th anniversary celebration.
Dear guests and friends from Rockville and Sister City Corporation, I'm Ute Steinberg, Mayor of the City of Pinneberg. A hearty welcome to everybody in the name of the City of Pinneberg.
The Rockville Sister Cities Corporation and the city set out to make this anniversary memorable, and it all began with a trip to Pinneberg. In the summer of 2017, Rockville's mayor, along with some council members and a Rockville delegation, were welcomed with open arms to Pinneberg, Germany. From dinner parties, tours of how their government works, and ceremonies commemorating the visit, the entire trip solidified the strong bond between Rockville and Pinneberg, a bond that has lasted 60 years.
I'm just so impressed and grateful for the hospitality that we've been shown. It's been unbelievable. We have been so lucky to be treated so well, and I can't wait to have our friends from Pinneberg come to Rockville in October.
I'm absolutely overwhelmed by the incredible hospitality that we've been shown by our German counterparts. They, from Burgermeister and Steinberg on down, they've done a great job, and we're so happy. And I'm glad that they're coming to Rockville in October so we can return some of the hospitality, I hope.
Well, just the walkability and the downtown presence, the shops, the vibrant shops, the successful shops. So easy to get around, so easy to operate here.
I think the two cities can learn that regardless of what may happen on the federal levels between two countries, it's the people-to-people communication and understanding that can build the relationships to reinforce peace between our countries.
First of all, I love the people. I just love the people. When you go to Rockville, it's not visiting a city, it's coming to friends. Because normally we are hosted by families, so we see how they live, and for me, it's always great.
The wonderful idea, people to people, comes to life, and it's outstanding that since 60 years we are having this vivid exchange.
And this is Rockville and this is Pinneberg, and together we are good.
There is a lot of heart into both sides of the ocean, of the members of Rockville or the members of Pinneberg. It's beautiful.
Still to come on Rockville 11's special report on the Rockville Sister City 60th anniversary celebration. It's time to celebrate the Rockville way as a delegation from Pinneberg travels to Rockville. It's all on the way right after this.
Introducing Ride On Extra, coming to Route 355, fall of 2017. The bus with less stop and more go. Regular Ride On service has 80 stops between Lake Forest Transit Center and the Medical Center Metro Station. Ride On Extra has 85% fewer stops. Plus, Ride On Extra is all about the extras. Free Wi-Fi, USB charging ports, real-time info displays, and runs every 10 minutes. It's Ride On Extra. Less stop, more go.
Welcome back to Rockville 11's special report on the Rockville Sister Cities 60th anniversary celebration. In October 2017, 60 visitors from Germany came to Rockville to celebrate 60 years of a sister city relationship. The city welcomed the Pinneberg delegation with open arms and had plans for our visitors from across the globe to get into it the Rockville way. Since Rockville is close to the nation's capital, it was only fitting that the delegation would get a chance to see Washington, D.C., from visiting the monuments on the National Mall to even a boat ride on the C&O Canal. Rockville is also the county seat for Montgomery County, so taking them to see how our government works on a national level was a key part of the visit, with U.S. Representative Jamie Raskin taking time out to talk to our guests. From D.C. back to Rockville, Mayor Bridget Donald Newton opened her home to welcome our friends with a reception that ended the first night of their visit on a high note. The Sister City relationship is not only a way to build a global partnership, but it's also a learning tool for both cities. While in Rockville, Erta Steinberg, Pinneberg's mayor, and other dignitaries paid a visit to Westat, an employee-owned corporation whose headquarters is in Rockville. Westat provides social science research, statistical analysis, and evidence-based communications for the U.S. government, as well as businesses, foundations, and state and local governments. The tour gave the Pinneberg delegation an opportunity to talk about the American business model, as well as what attracts businesses to Rockville. Another highlight of the visit was the official ceremonies at the F. Scott Fitzgerald Theater. There, the Pinneberg delegation was joined by the Indian Summer Tour Group and others for some special honors. One of those honors was from Peerless Rockville, giving out a certificate of recognition to the Rockville Sister City Corporation for their work to maintain the Rockville-Pinneberg Sister City relationship.
Tonight we're going to be giving an award to the Sister City program. So that will include both of the cities and both of the Sister City corporations in Germany and America. The award is in our other category, but it is a 60-year anniversary, which is a very significant milestone. You know, 50 was a big deal 10 years ago, but 60 really shows the ongoing sustenance of this organization, the connection between the people involved. So we think that's very significant to the history of Rockville at this point.
Taking a page from the Pinneberg visit, the unveiling of the benches that symbolize the strong sisterly bond between Rockville and Pinneberg.
The bench for us is a beautiful symbol of our connection of the two cities.
It's a continuation of the fellowship, the friendship, the comradeship, and the continuation of global understanding.
The same benches are in both Rockville and Pinneberg, and hopefully, if someone is sitting on one of the benches here in Rockville, then someone may be sitting on the bench in Pinneberg, and just maybe they are thinking of each other.
It is my hope that future Rockville mayors and Pinneberg Bürgermeisterin and Bürgermeister will have the opportunity to come here and maybe take a moment or two to sit together on these benches and reflect on the decades of history we have shared together. And I hope that they will feel, as I do, that while we may be an ocean apart, through the Sister Cities program, we can realize that we're not so different after all.
We have just unveiled the benches, another strong symbol of friendship and partnership. A bond between the citizens of Rockville and Pinneberg. Let us continue this way and be open for future challenges. All the best to the partnership between Rockville and Pinneberg, in service of the German-American friendship, in service of democracy, freedom, and peace. Thank you.
The final night of the Pinneberg delegation visit ended with the 60th anniversary gala, an elegant event filled with good food, good music, and prove that the Rockville way is all about keeping it classy and fun.
All the people have come together to help the Sister City Corporation and us make this the most successful event. It has been amazing, start to finish. I don't know how everyone is still standing up. There's been so much fun going on.
On the way on Rockville 11's Pinneberg Sister Cities 60th Anniversary Special, it's time to say farewell to our Pinneberg friends. But before they go, it's time to put on the lederhosen for a one-of-the-kind festival that will make our friends from Germany feel right at home. So stick around for that.
Love begins with understanding.
We are people of every color, creed, gender, ability, and lifestyle.
We are united in humanity, our diversity,
in our acceptance of one another.
We are stronger together.
For our children.
For our economy.
For our well-being.
To ensure a bright future.
Inclusion is the best option.
This is a conversation, and it's time to talk.
Welcome back to Rockville 11's Pinneberg Sister Cities 60th Anniversary Celebration. Bringing two cultures together in the name of sisterhood, that's what Rockville's first ever Rocktober Beer Fest was meant to do. Music, games, arts, and crafts, and of course, a Rocktober Beer Fest wouldn't be a success without beer. Rocktober Beer Fest was the start of the big send-off to our friends from across the globe and gave us a chance to cap off a week's worth of festivities that celebrated this Sister City milestone anniversary.
We've lived in places with sister cities and all that before, and none of them actually did anything with their sister cities. So it's pretty cool to see Rockville doing that.
All good things must come to an end. Rockville closed out the Pinneberg visit with a farewell party hosted by the Rockville Volunteer Fire Department. Rockville's volunteer firefighters also share a 25-year sisterly bond with the Fire Brigade from Pinneberg, proving that our sister city relations with Pinneberg have deep roots.
There are members of the Rockville Volunteer Fire Department who are true heroes. And I want you to know that when you see the members of the Volunteer Fire Department here, you look at them with the respect, not just of a fire department, but of an organization that's proud of what they do to save the lives of the people of the city of Rockville.
It's been such an honor and a privilege to have you all here from Pinneberg, and thank you to everyone in Rockville and Pinneberg for making both visits in June and now in October such a wonderful, wonderful experience. Thank you so much.
And I just want to say thank you on behalf of the City of Rockville, our council members, our staff, our city manager is here. Thank you so much for coming to Rockville.
Our wonderful days here in Rockville are much too short. So thanks a lot for this wonderful party. Thank you for your great hospitality. Please do not wait too long until your next trip to Pinneberg. I'm already looking forward to your visit.
With celebrating the 60th anniversary in Rockville, we are closing the ring of events of the 60th anniversary. We have reached a peak, gain attention, agreement and approval. But what will the future bring?
The future of the Rockville-Pinneberg Sister City relationship is bright and ever evolving.
It's a great gift, and it's worth really putting a lot of effort into this to make it actually grow and flourish in the future.
And the future of this Sister City relationship includes the future residents of Rockville, the children.
I think the next 60 years are going to be wonderful. I look forward to my children's children enjoying some of the relationships. We just got great news tonight that Wooten High School is interested in restarting the exchange program, the student exchange program. That is another way that we all can continue the work of people to people that Dwight David Eisenhower started, President Eisenhower in 1956.
And the teens in this community welcome the opportunity to take this Sister City relationship to new heights.
I think it's important for
a young person to be involved in this kind of organization because it helps ensure that the organization will be a long-lasting one.
Maybe the young people can change anything. Maybe they are a little bit opener for the new things.
And now that the conversation and commitment has been acknowledged by reinstating the exchange program for students at Wooten High, the Pinneberg-Rockville relationship can continue this strong sisterhood that has stood the test of time.
Nothing can be more important today than peace and friendship, love and tolerance in our communities, in our nations, in our world.